So I just wanted to do a quick product sort of review, my take on this. And it's a type of soap that I found, and I think it's like one of the best soaps that I've kind of ever used, really. Just in terms of the soap quality. And so this is what it is. Is this one right here. This is a sandalwood soap, and I discovered it. I think I was reading some blog on. This lady was writing about her favorite sandalwood scents or something, because I like sandalwood, and I think she mentioned this, and I think that's how I found out about it. And then I went looking for it, and I found these on eBay, and they're pretty cheap. I think they're about $2 per bar. This is a 75 grams ones. There's some larger ones. And so the thing is, because I like to get a deal sometimes, so what I did was I got like 10 of these bars all in one package. It was like 10 for $15 or something like that. So I just got a whole box of like 10 of them. I've used one of them, and I'm on my second one, and I mean, maybe I could give a couple away for a gift to somebody that they might like it. But the great thing is with this soap is it comes from this company called it's the Karnataka Soap Company, Karnataka Soaps and Detergents Limited, and it's a government of Karnataka undertaking. They have a ISO number and stuff to identify this, and it's in India, and it's in the Mysore district of India, and I guess the government is the only people that are allowed to use the Mysore sandalwood out of that region, and this is a government undertaking, it said, so the government kind of helps produce this soap or something like that. So it says only soap with pure sandalwood oil. And I've actually watched a documentary on this company on YouTube, and it's pretty cool. Like, it shows them making the soap and distilling the sandalwood, and they distill like all the logs, and they actually get some pretty big vats of sandalwood oil that comes out of it. And I guess you can get just regular sandalwood oil, and I'd like to get that, but I think you can only get it at that company in India, like in their company store or something, if you visit the factory. But anyways, it's like $2, and it definitely has a pretty strong scent of sandalwood, and I think there's a couple other ingredients in here too. Maybe there's a little bit of patchouli and maybe some other stuff, but it definitely smells, sandalwood, of course, but it's pretty rich, pretty strong scent, and it has a sort of a natural, leafy, almost a little bit rough sort of scent to it. It smells really natural, and then when you're done with your shower or something, you can still smell a lingering sort of scent of sandalwood. So it's pretty cool. But the thing that's really great about this as a soap is that it's like one of the best soaps, because I have other soaps, and I've used a bunch of different soaps. And I've gotten a lot of soaps like at TJ Maxx. That's a place I like to get soaps, because they have French milled soaps. They have, then they have just glycerin based soaps, and they have all different types of scents. Like I saw musk, pine trees, lavender, and they're good because usually they come from a company like in Italy or something makes these soaps. They're pretty good. They're like about $4 for one of those bars, but they're bigger than this. I got a patchouli one, which is pretty nice, and I got one that was amber, and I used that one today. It was pretty nice. And then I got another one that was, I think it was like violets or something, and I wanted to get that, but I gave it away to somebody. But this one's pretty good, and the good thing about this is it says what does it say? Oh, TFM percentage. That's total fatty matter, and I guess that's how you'd rate like a good soap, is how much total fatty matter it has. This says 80%. It says on the box, and that's a high amount, because I read about the TFM. I looked it up, and I guess grade 1 soaps are between, I think, 70 and 80%. or 75 and 80% or something like that. And then grade 2 is like 60 to 70, and grade 3 is less than 60%. So, and that what that does is it's the soapiness, it's the cleaning ability. And when you have a low TFM soap, I guess it gets mushy or something. These ones don't get mushy; they stay pretty solid, and they dry off fairly quick, and it remains like a solid kind of bar. It almost kind of looks like a piece of sandalwood or something when it gets, you know, when you start using it. And, but this is what it looks like. It comes in little boxes. It's wrapped in this plastic, and it's kind of colored like sandalwood. It's definitely a strong scent, strong sandalwoody scent to it, and a little bit leafy, a little bit, it's almost kind of spicy even. But it's pretty good. And the good thing is with this soap, like with some other soaps, and I use them, and then when you use the soap and you rinse yourself off, like I still have a film. But with these soaps, it's like there's no film. It's like it just rinses right off, and it lathers up really quick. Like putting your hand, you lather up. It's like you get this huge lather of soap, and put it on, and then it kind of rinses pretty much right off. It leaves it really clean. So that's that. Another thing I got from them was this. I guess they have incense too, and there was a guy that sold these 3 packs of these incenses, sandalwood incense, and so I got them, and I think it was like $15 or $17, and they come in different sizes. So this is 125 grams, and I think I saw some smaller ones, so these are the bigger ones. I got them. It came from some guy in like England or something, but they're pretty good. And so you get like a lot of sticks out of these packages. You get like, you know, quite a lot in each one, and they're the regular Indian style incense, so that's a bamboo stick, but they're actually pretty quality incenses. I mean, you can see like how it's really uniform, you know. Is that gonna focus? It's like really uniform looking, and then like if you look at it down this way, you can see it's pretty thick. You know, incense. A pretty thick amount of that type of incense is put on, so it's definitely got like the quality, you know. It's pretty good, and it smells really good too. I mean, of course, right? Really strong sandalwood scent. It's pretty strong. I lit this the other day, and I put it in a room 2 rooms over, and I could smell it coming into the room I was in. So I actually do have another sandalwood scent that I got some incense from Walmart. It was like $1 per package for their regular ones, and like they have patchouli and myrrh and frankincense, and I got those. And then they have a $2 one that's a little more expensive, I guess. And what's that one I have? So I have those right here. These are kind of their regular ones. I think those are only $1, and then this Gonash sticks is $2. And I had the sandalwood one. I guess I used it all up, but I have jasmine. This is really, I love this type of smell too. But this one, I had the sandalwood one, and comparing the two, this one was it's a little more richer, more rougher smelling, and that one smelled more softer or something. But it still smelled nice, and they're both sandalwood. So this one's definitely pretty strong, pretty spicy. So I'm just gonna light it and freshen up my room, I guess. And with these ones, when you light it, you see this oil start burning off on the end of it. Like you'll see this oil burning. So it's puts out a lot of smoke, of course. I actually ordered just the other day. I ordered some Japanese incense, and I ordered some agarwood, Kayara agarwood, which is supposed to be like some of the best quality. I'll see how it is, but that was more expensive. I think that was like $30 or something for a box, and it's coming from Japan. So when I get that, I'll do my first impression on it. And actually, yeah. So I actually got a really cheap thing of Japanese incense. And the thing with those is that they don't have the bamboo stick, I guess. They just have these sort of short incense sticks, which is just pure incense. And they're kind of softer, not as smoky. And I think that's why these style incenses get really smoky, I've read, is because they're burning also, a bamboo stick. But still. So yeah, you get a really rich scent from this. It smells really nice. It's just a really strong sandalwood scent. With maybe there's some patchouli or something making it spicy. I don't know, but it's the same exact scent as the soap. So, anyways, just bring that to, if you're into sandalwood and you haven't tried this, you want to try it. It's pretty cheap. And it's a really good soap too. And each one, like the first one lasted me maybe like 6 or 8 months before I was done with it. So even though it's not a huge bar of soap, it's kind of perfect, really. It fits in your hand. So anyways, that's that. The Mysore sandal soap by the Karnataka soaps and detergent company in India. So there you go. Check it out.